Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and I know the Fantastic Four reviews were not fun. I know that they were disappointing to a lot of players, and I have a dedicated rant video to that coming up tomorrow, I believe, or the next day. I do want to address it, but I did want to give you guys some hope, and I did want to check this out for myself. There is good stuff in the update, and it happens to be Shadowland, a game mode that I think has now been ignored by a decent chunk of players, but I actually encourage you to dive back in. Because with the changes to Shadowland, they have not only made the Shadowland chests have better rewards, but on top of having better rewards in the Shadowland chests, they've buffed the rates of those rewards as well. So as soon as it loads, you'll be able to see that you can now get all of the different CTPs up to Conquest, whereas before you could only get, I believe, up to, like, it was just the first 4 or the first 5. You couldn't get any of the good ones at the bottom there. They added in Odin's Blessing. They added in, look at this, Celestial Essence, Emblem Enhancement Kits, Elite Gear. So a lot of really, really nice stuff. And then they also removed a bunch of crap. But in addition to that, you'll take a look here at the rates. So the rate here tells you that it's 0.05% chance to get a CTP. That doesn't seem like a lot. But when you take a look at, and I screenshotted this for posterity, these are the old rates. So I screenshotted these old rates, and you can actually see down here when I screenshotted them, when they were updated. So this is before the Fantastic Four update. Look at these rates, 0.008. So these rates were, I don't know, 5x'd. They multiplied them by 5. I think that's how the math works out roughly. But these rates were like quadrupled or more. That's really good. Like, don't get me wrong, 0.05% chance is not a great number, but it's way better than what it has been and what it used to be. And I know this because I made multiple videos spending tens of thousands of the coins, the Shadowland tokens, and I did not get a single CTP. And a lot of people made fun of me. So we are back here. We're going to test out the new rates. I also wanted to see what the drop rate is like for some of these other materials. So I wanted to go ahead and keep track of them. So you can see here that I have 6,494 essence. The essence of the what is it called? The essence? Celestial essence. I have that. You can also see that I have 5,366 of the power of Demiurge, 79 Godstones. We have 11171 for the emblem enhancement kits. And so we're going to keep track of this and see, on top of course, a CTP, how much we get in these materials, okay? So we're going to go ahead. We have 12,000 tokens. We're going to spend all of them so you guys can get as good of an idea for how much resources we're getting from this. So we're going to go ahead and pop the first pack of 10 here. Okay. Not great, but not bad. So we get 180 power of Demiurge, and pretty much everything else is pretty bad. We do get 45 emblem enhancement kits, and we get a bit of gold, and we get a little smorgasbord of everything else, which is, yeah, not great, but not terrible. Let's go for the second pop of 10 here. Okay, a lot of ISO. Okay. We get another 30 emblem enhancement kits, and we get 35 Godstones. That's a lot. 35 Godstones is what I get in a day. So that's a day's worth of Godstones right there. And we also got 90 of the power of Demiurge tokens, stones, whatever you want to call them. Those, okay, we have a lot, but that's okay. Let's go for number 3. Oh, we got a mythic Uru. No CTP yet. Ooh, okay. We get 200 Celestial Essence. That's pretty good. We get another 80 power of Demiurge, and then another 70 Godstones. Very nice. And 25 emblem enhancement kits. So it's like, it's not big numbers, it's not like 500, whatever, but this adds up, right? This adds up over time. And remember, you have to open this 11 times to equal 1 CTP, right? Because as you can see here, this CTP chest is 11,000 tokens. So imagine these rewards times 11 equaling 1 CTP. All the while, you have a chance with every 10 pull to get a CTP. We get another 200 essence, fantastic. We get another 180 power of Demiurge, And we get another 20 emblem enhancement kits, a couple 5-star cards, a few 5-star cards actually, and then the mythic Uru as well. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's go for the next pull here. This is pull number 4 or 5. I think this is 5. Okay, we get another 30 emblem enhancement kits. We get 250 celestial essence. That's quite nice. And pretty much nothing else. This is probably the worst pull. Although I do like the essence personally, it's probably the worst pull so far. Let's go ahead and see pull number 5, number 6. Okay. We get 70 Godstones, another 70. We get 20 emblem enhancement kits, and we get 1.75 million gold, which is certainly helpful to some players, not too much to me. So we're halfway through. Let's keep going here. We get that's a pretty good start. Oh, dang, I saw the shiny. I thought it was a CTP. So the mythic card is actually nice. I do like the mythic card. We got 260 power of Demiurge. That's a lot. And we got 35 Godstones, and we got 200 essence, celestial essence, and 20 emblem enhancement kits. Okay, let's go for number 7 or 8. Oh, we got an Odin's Blessing. There we go. So we get an Odin's Blessing. We got 1 OB, and it's the fire one. We get 45 emblem enhancement kits, 30 Godstones, and 80 power of Demiurge. This is like a smorgasbord, and 150 essence of, or celestial essence, excuse me. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. No CTPs yet, though. I'm still cursed to not get any CTPs. Okay, we get 300 essence. I'm actually starting to believe that I'm cursed. And we get 100 power of Demiurge and 20 emblem enhancement kits. Okay, we got 3 left here. Let's see if we're gonna get. Oh, we got a 6-star extreme obelisk, which is probably not what you want to see, but that's okay. We get 170 more power of Demiurge. We get another 150 essence, and we get 20 emblem enhancement kits, and then the mythic Uru as well. Okay. Second last one here. Oh, lots more Uru. No CTPs. Another 20 emblem enhancement kits, another 80 power. This is a pretty bad one as well in terms of overall value. And last pull here, hopefully we get a CTP, but if we don't, that's okay. I still think it's worth it. We didn't get a CTP. I know a lot of people did. I know some people didn't. I'm in that secondary group, but now we get to do the math on what we got overall with this last batch. And I'm not even counting I'm not counting the ISO at all. I'm not counting the Uru at all, or the obelisks, or the cards. I'm completely ignoring those from the calculations. But there you go. That is what that was about 5 or 6 weeks worth of Shadowland, because you get about, I think I get about 1,200 tokens. No, I think I get about 2,000 tokens, 2,200 tokens per week. So that was 5 weeks. That was over a month. So that is a lot of farming. Don't get me wrong. I did save up for a while. But we're going to see if you would trade one random CTP for all of the following. Okay, so the total calculations are as follows. I started off with 6,494 essence. I got 1,600 essence from those pulls, bringing me to a total of 8,094. 1,600 essence is probably what I farm in a full day. So that gave me about a full day's worth of farming for free in exchange for the tokens. The emblem enhancement kits, I had 11,171. I now have 11,506. I got about 335 emblem enhancement kits. Keep in mind, you only get to farm 50 per day from the missions. So this gave me almost a week's worth of emblem enhancement kits. That's probably going to be the biggest gainer on my account. Not that I necessarily needed them in this case, but for someone who really needs the emblem enhancement kits, being able to farm an extra week's worth is actually a lot. And if you compare that to what you're able to purchase in the shops for real money, it's actually pretty brutal, the conversion that you get on some of these. And I actually don't even know if you can buy... You actually can't even buy emblem enhancement kits right now. Yeah, never mind. We'll have to find a clip of where that's found in a future video. But for now, we're just going to go on with the other results here. I have now 6,666 power of Demiurge, which of course is not an ominous number at all. And I started off with 5,366. So this one's pretty huge. I gained 1,300 power of Demiurge. 1,300. And that represents an increase of 25% over what I had. Yeah, that's huge. 1,300 is huge. And then for the Godstones, I gained 240, which to me is like almost a week's worth of farming Godstones. So I got about a week's worth of Godstones. I got about a week's worth of Emblem Enhancement Kits. And then I got probably almost a week's worth of Power of Demiurge, because I get about 250 on average from Daily World Boss. But again, just to put that into perspective, 1,300 Power of Demiurge and 240 Godstones. Look down there. I basically got that pack for free minus the crystals, right? Because I got more of this and a little bit less of this. Now, is that worth a CTP? I don't know. Some people would say no. Probably most people would say no. They would still prefer the CTP. But at a certain point, you have enough CTPs, and you actually need the resources really badly. So I'm not disappointed, and I'm not even counting the cards, the Uru. I'm not counting the ISO. I'm not counting the Odin's Blessing that I got, right? I'm ignoring a bunch of other rewards that I just don't want to calculate, because those just seem like extra on top, gravy on top here. But we can actually just see how many mythic cards I can make. I probably had some mythic cards set, but it probably made me an extra like 2 or 3 mythic cards, plus the 1 mythic card that I got from one of the 10 pulls. So yeah, would I have liked a CTP? Absolutely. Absolutely, I would have liked a CTP, especially since we know a CTP wouldn't have taken away all of my rewards. It would have just taken away one of the reward drops. That being said, I do think this is the best use of your Shadowland tokens now, and I do think if you stopped farming Shadowland that you should go back to farming it. I don't think you should buy anything else, by the way, from the Shadowland shop. I really don't think anything else is worth it in terms of the conversion of materials to tokens to chests, the Shadowland chests. But that being said, if you have a really big imbalance on Carbonadium or Soul of the Faltine, you can do that. But I would recommend the Shadowland chests, and hopefully, I mean, I don't know, and maybe my results convince you that they're really good, or maybe my results convince you that they're terrible, and you're gonna stay away from them, and you're gonna keep farming Shadowland for the guaranteed CTP or something like that. In any event, I do think you guys should continue farming Shadowland. It's super easy with the autoplay. You just set 3 characters every single time, and you boom, 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 and you just fly through it. Anyways, boys, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. We're going to have another live stream today at 3 p.m., approximately 6 hours from the drop of this video. So see you guys on YouTube in a little bit. Thank you so much for watching the video. Smash like, enjoy the content, all that good stuff. And I'll see you later and also in the next one. Take care.